Hey everybody, it's been a minute. We're finally back and we're here to show you guys two games here today. One in some highlight fashion, the other one we're going to try and get the full game in, as today first game being shown is against North Texas. Jumping in their third and goal, they would go ahead and get points on the board. That is Shady Clayton Johnson for his first touchdown of the day, getting North Texas up 7-0. They would get the ball back here and find a man wide open. We would not catch him, as that is just either a lapsing coverage or one of our players just happened to be pushed out of position by somebody else. Something went wrong there, and all we need to know is that they did score. We have the ball within field goal range here. Jacobs is going to take it on the Wildcat, going right side, pointing at a man. He proceeds to break that tackle, and he'll get into the end zone, bringing us within 7 here. It does suck that we basically start this game off down, but that's how we start a lot of our games. We have not been scoring early. We're usually not the first team to score, as North Texas looking. A quick RPO that actually fooled everybody. The entire defense was frozen, waiting on the run play to start, and they lob it right over everybody's head for an easy go-ahead score. We would add a field goal to get ourselves up to 10 points, but Shady Clayton Johnson would go up the middle and score again, making this game 28-10. Now, UNT would add a couple field goals, but we would find our way back into the end zone with Iverson here. The score now being 34-17. We would get the ball back one more time, like right after halftime, going to the end of the third quarter here, and find Caleb Brown, who would virtually just walk his way into the end zone, as no one's going to catch him after he gets that catch on the post route there. 34-23, and they answer on the very next drive and take it in for a touchdown. These guys truly took us for a track race, and we have been trying to catch up to them since the first quarter. As now Kitna holding onto the ball, he's going to get sacked. It's going to get scooped up by a UNT D lineman, and we're going to bring him down to the 32-yard line. But there goes another drive where we're not able to get any points. They would add another field goal here, 44-23, and with the ball back and very little time left in the game, they add another score, bringing it to 51 points that they put on us. I think this is arguably this could be our worst game. But let's try to get into some more positive vibes, as it is senior day, the last home game of the season. We take on USF, who right now is in contention to actually play in the American Conference Championship against, I believe, Navy, who is having an extremely good season after their game against us, as Jacobs would go right up the middle for a first down run here. 1st and 10 right after, giving it back to Jacobs, trying to see if he can make that same type of play. Not able to get anything. Kitna going over the middle. This one's caught by Milliner, and he's going to have a first down up to the 47-yard line. Great way to start this game off so far. And this one, I thought that was going to be ruled a fumble, as the pressure comes flying off the edge completely unchecked. And now a pass batted down, putting us in 3rd and long. Drive might end right here, and that's exactly what's going to happen, is we're not able to make this catch. And so Brown here for the USF offense, he got some wheels on him, so expect him to run a bit. The 2nd and 6, a handoff to Norton, who has plenty of room, breaking tackles and getting them to a first down. They do go with some hurry up offense here. And now Brown going outside. This one is caught by Ruben. Nearly a first down there. Another handoff here. Norton breaking tackles. He'll get the first down. They're probably going to stay in hurry up for the remainder of this drive, as Brown finds a man wide open. That is Chaz Nimrod for another first down. USF offense rolling down the field here, going short to the tight end, Wyatt Sullivan, and he gains 7. Quick RPO play there. Now Brown, no pressure, a little bit of pressure. He's going to run for it. He'll slide down at the 7-yard line here. Some shotgun formation, a read option, and Brown walks in untouched. The USF defense forces us to have to punt, and the offense led by Byron Brown marches down the field uncontested and unchecked for a touchdown there. Looking to try and rebound back, Jackson gets a carry, 6 yards on this one, putting us at the 30. Kitna's going to go outside, getting this one to Jacobs on the screenplay, able to get the first down and not much more. Now Kitna over the middle to Milner. He had to get up for that one. And we're starting to move the ball down the field ourselves as we've already hit the midfield stripe. And Caleb Brown takes us to the 43-yard line, getting 7 on that play. Now a direct snap to Jacobs, who's got some room, juking out a couple defenders. Gets us the first down up to the 35-yard line. Another handoff to Jacobs here, and he goes nowhere. Stopped for no gain. Kitna finds a wide open Gabriel Klein for a quick gain of 3. Now on 3rd and 7, Kitna will be sacked. Josh Seliskar. We would attempt a field goal. We would make the field goal. Bringing this game 7-3. Byron Brown looking to try and repeat the drive that the USF offense just had here. Now, so far, so good. First play is a gain of 5. Second play being another handoff to Norton is a gain of 4. Looking to pick up what should be an easy first down. 3rd and 1. Brown finds his man, Keyshawn Singleton, for a first down. Now, a play action. Brown looking left side, going to Ruben for another first down. It's crazy that he only has 55 yards on the day. It's a handoff to Norton. He goes up the middle, and he's untouched for 20 yards there to get them inside the 30. 1st and 10, 28. Brown, this pass at the feet of his receiver there. Now showing blitz, they're going to hand this one off to Isaac. He loses 3. UAB defense loading the line on one side. Screen, quick pass outside, and it'd be a quick gain of 8. Going for it on 4th down. UAB defense showing pressure. 6 people on the line of scrimmage here. They do send 6, and this pass would end up being in and out of the hands of Ruben there. So now Jackson takes his carry, loses 4 yards. Kitna would end up getting hit on 2nd and 14, bringing up 3rd and 14. Takes a deep drop, takes a shot. This one's caught by Milner, and he's gone. 81 yards to the house. I'll take the results, but I do not like that we got into 3rd down. But hey, we managed to score, and we do take the lead here. Now Brown hands this one off to Norton, gets a great block. Wide open up the middle. Bryant has to track him down. Norton up to 93 yards. As it'd be a quick pass to Nimrod. Another RPO pass that gets them another easy first down. Play action here. Brown looking. Rolling out left. Now he's actually going to tuck it and run. He'll slide down for a gain of 3. Last play in the first quarter. Brown's going to take this one on the read option and run. He'll break a tackle. He's getting upfield inside the 10. Juking a defender and down. 1st and goal now in the 2nd quarter. This would be a read option, and Byron Brown's actually going to fumble this one away. It'd be picked up by the starting cornerback, Tariq Watson, getting it down to the 17-yard line there. And who made the play there? We're going to have to check this one out for us today. Kenny Heat. Strong safety that's definitely getting a little bit more play time with all the wear and tear happening. And he just lines up Brown and absolutely punches the football out there, trying to make the most out of every opportunity. And he sure is. Forcing a fumble, keeping them off the board. We have the lead and the football. Screenplay out to Jackson. He's able to make his way for a first down there. 1st and 10, Jackson gets the ball again. And again, another one of those short runs that doesn't really get too much, but keeps the defense honest. Because now we're going to get this one to Jacobs on what was a jet motion play. No, nothing on the results there. 3rd and 12, Milner, he does not pick up the first. We would go for it on 4th and inches, trying to keep momentum. Jackson quite easily picks up that first down. Great push by the offensive line. 1st and 10, another handoff to Jackson. Another gain of 5 for our running game here. Now 2nd and 5, handoff to Jacobs. Another first down run. Thankfully, there's been no penalties today as 1st and 10 here. Pass, screen, Brown. He's able to get 4 here. 2nd and 6. Kitna looking downfield, and this one out of the way. He was looking for Iverson Hooks. Now Kitna would go short to Jacobs. He's going to break a couple of tackles. He'll step out of bounds before the first down marker. We're going to go for it again on 4th and inch. Checking to see how they're going to move on the defensive side. They're stacking the box. We're determined to try and get this. We're going to hand it off. We're going to quite easily get it. Jacobs breaking tackles, and he puts us inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. A little wildcat here for Ingram. He's not able to get anything. 2nd and 10. Play action. Looking downfield and nearly caught. I think he was looking for the shorter of the two of the three, for the middle of the 3 routes there. Not able to get anything, and Caleb Brown nearly came away with it. And finally, they get us into a 4th and long where we're just gonna have to take our points. The 2 4th down conversions to end up with 3 there, and we did use up quite a bit of clock here. As now Brown looking to try and right the wrong that was his last drive out there. Goes over the left side. This one's caught. Ruben, I think that's like his 3rd or 4th catch on the day, or for 5th target. Now a handoff for Isaac, who's got plenty of room. He's breaking tackles. He gets a first down up to the 36-yard line. Looking at 5 minutes left here in the first half with us being up by 6. Brown looking, he wants to scramble. No, now he's going to throw it over to the left side. Finding Nimrod, handoff to Isaac. He's picking up great blocks there. Getting across midfield, 1st and 10 at the 43. Another handoff for Isaac. And Kenny Pete comes up from that safety position. He makes the play for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Brown, quick pass out to Isaac. And Kenny Pete not able to make that play there, as the lineman did get a great block, a good enough block on him. Brown going outside. This one's caught by Sullivan. Gain of 3. 3 minutes and some change left in this game. They send Sullivan in motion. Handoff to Isaac. Directly up the middle. Whoever that lineman is just got a very good block. Brown now looking to pass. He steps up. This one caught by Ruben. 2nd and 1 upcoming. From the 4, they can still gain a first down without getting a touchdown. And play action to Norton. Brown looking like he wants to run for it, and he would pick up that first down, giving them more opportunities to try and score here from the 3-yard line. Another read option, and Brown would not get in. He would not. So on 2nd down, they hand this one off, and Norton would walk in. I don't know why it did the whole American thing that I don't think they called a timeout. I think we might have called a timeout there, trying to just preserve some clock, because I figured they were going to score here. As now Jackson gets this one, gets pushed out of bounds the 27 to bring up 2nd and 8. Kitna finds a man wide open. That's Brown. And he's able to get us a first. Now Kitna going short over the middle to Hooks. He gets another first down. So the clock is stopping with each and every first down. So we're able to go ahead and hustle up to the line here. Another pass over the middle, which is caught by Hooks again. Back-to-back plays. He's making plays for us. Jackson will go ahead and pick up the first down here, as we are moving down the field. Plenty of time. RPO out to Brown. Able to gain 4 here. We call our 2nd timeout. And Elder, looking for the catch there, gets absolutely speared in the middle of the field. Milner catches this for a first down. 38 seconds left in the half. At this point, we might as well kick the field goal just to make sure that we can actually have a lead here. 2nd and 3, we're going for a screenplay. Jackson picking up some great blocks, diving for the end zone, taken out at the 1 yard line. Now handoff to nope, a read option by Kitna, and he gets us down to the 1. A handoff to Jacobs, he powers in. Excuse me, Jackson got us to the 1. Kitna keeps us at the 1, and Jacobs would score. And that's how it is going into half as Corey Milner, 6 catches, 144 yards, and 1 touchdown. Now Byron Brown looking, finds his man Jaden Alexis. His first catch of the day, 2nd and 1, handoff to Norton. Loses a yard. That's Eli Ennis on the play. And now they're going for some speed option here, and they're going to lose 3 yards on this play. Caleb Brown would return this punt. Has plenty of room on the right side. Got one man to beat in the punter and tries to cut it in. That punter has a great change of direction. Someone's been paying attention to those tackling drills as Jacobs here will only get 2. Now Kitna pass batted away. 3rd and 8 now. Possibly a 3 and out here, and that's exactly what it's going to be. I mean, is it really a 3 and out if we... So, like I said, a 3 and out because we're going to miss the field goal here. So 1st and 10, 34. Brown finds his man, Ruben. A lot of catches for him on the day. Now Norton going outside. We string him out there for no gain on the play. 3rd and 4. Can we get them off the field? Play action. Brown has a man. Broken up. We do get this ball back. Up 6 again with a chance to extend the lead. Trying to go ahead and pull away here as USF would lose a player there. Handing it off to Raymond Russell. Haven't called his name too much this season after the earlier one-handed catch attempt that he made. There is a big-ass spider on my window that is distracting me right now. So Jacobs would take this one up for a carry. That's a big. Jacobs would take that carry. Now we're going to go out for a screen pass, and this one actually would get nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10 here. Hitting a hit as he throws, and we'd have a flag on the play. Hang on, I'm going to go kill the spider. Pass interference, and we get bailed out. Jackson, plenty of room, turns upfield, and I think the refs knew that that was such a bad call that they're going to give it right back to USF and knock us back 10 yards, trying to even out some of the calls here. The 1st and 20, Kitna finds Brown, breaks 1 tackle. He'll gain 9 of those yards back. 2nd and 11, Kitna going outside, broken up, was looking for Klein. 3rd and 11, Kitna stepping up, finds a man wide open as Gabriel Klein jukes out one man and gets inside the 10. That's just a great pocket. Kitna stepped up, had no pressure. Jackson walks into the end zone there. Had to really stomp his way with some power, but nobody touches him until he reaches the goal line. Javon Jackson, what a touchdown there. Got bailed out, and defense nearly got bailed out there too. That ball, don't lie moment, really could have went either way for us as Norton would take this carry. Runs over a man, didn't even mean to. Bring it up 2nd and 1 as we're up 13 points now. Norton running over another man, ran over our 3 tech. This time he runs over our nose tackle. Brown's gonna spin out a defender after he takes the read option. We're trying to force another fumble, not able to that time. 2nd and 3. Norton's going to take this carry, and he is met in the backfield for a loss of 2. 3rd and 5. Brown, he's going to scramble for it. He's got plenty of room. He'll slide down to the 38-yard line. 5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. He's going to want to run it again, and Eli Ennis comes up and makes that play for a loss of 2. They go some hurry up. I hate when all these teams go hurry up. Quick pass outside. Sullivan making plenty of room here. Bring up 3rd and 2. We send the pressure. we thought we had him, and he's able to make it to a first down there, turning what should have been a loss of 5 into a gain of 3. Now outside, broken up. Great play on the outside. Now a screen pass to Norton. Can anybody get there? Watson's able to come up and make that play. 3rd and 5 here. Another read option for Brown. Another broken tackle and another first down. He's been running on us all day when it's mattered the most, and he's been able to make those plays. As going outside, this one's dropped by Nimrod. There'll be another read option. He'll hand it off to Norton. Norton's gonna lose 2. He had to really fight to try and get back to line of scrimmage there. Ultimately would lose that one. No pressure being sent, just a 4-man rush. And wide, well, can't say wide, but he did have a step. Wyatt Sullivan would score. That's their tight end able to make that play. Bringing this game within 6. As it'll be a handoff, Jacobs breaking 1 tackle, breaking another tackle before being put down after a gain of 9. Now, getting the hands off Jacobs again. I think they're going to credit him with enough forward progress to get the first down. 1st and 10, a 3rd run for Jacobs. And this time he just runs full speed ahead for a first down. Jackson checks in. It's play action. Going short to Russell. He's running through 1 tackle, gets 3 yards on it. Snap the ball, 2nd and 7. Kitna finds a man, and he overthrows Caleb Brown there. Now 3rd and 7, takes a deep drop. Actually fine. Gabriel Klein bringing up 4th and 3, and we'd have to punt this one away. Getting it back, Brown hands it off to Norton, and that's, I believe, how we're going to end the 3rd quarter, bringing it into the 4th now. 2nd and 9 here. 12 minutes left in this ball game to decide the winner. We're not really playing for contention. We already have 6 wins, which should give us a bowl game berth as Norton's breaking tackles. USF is at 7 wins, and they're looking to try and play for the conference championship here in year 1. We're looking to just play spoiler, as we don't really have too much to play for, it seems like. Nobody's getting playoffs in this division, in this conference just yet. Brown. Read option on 3rd and 7. He's going to end up losing 1. We'll get this ball back. 1st and 10. Be a handoff to Jacobs. Going absolutely 2 yards forward. On 2nd and 8. Kitna nearly having that one batted away. Finds Milner. He'll get the first down. Up to 155 yards on 7 catches. Looking for the screen play for Brown. Not able to get it. 2nd and 10. Getting slapped as he tries to get rid of this one. 3rd and 10 coming up. Kitna looking. Finds a man, and it's dropped by Hooks. Now Brown will hand this one off to Norton. He gets a first down run. Another play for Brown going outside Norton. He's trying to run through a man, not able to do it as there's too many people there. Brown, pressure coming. This one's caught by Singleton. 3rd and 4 upcoming. Brown finds his tight end, Sullivan. Another first down. And Josh Baca knows he should have been there. You can see him beating the turf because he knew he was supposed to be there. 8 minutes and some change left in this game. They're actually going to try and run some clock while they play this game now. 2nd and 8 upcoming. Only a gain of 2 on what I think was going to be an RPO. As Brown, no, he doesn't get sacked. He throws this one. It might as well have just been thrown away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 8. Play action. We send the pressure. We get home. Well, kinda. We got just enough pressure to make it a bad throw. We get the ball back. 2nd and 7. And picked off. What a pick. I can't even be mad at that one as it's Ben Knox. Cornerback able to come up, make that play. Now we're looking to try and make something out of this as we're down by 1 point here. Hooks goes on the RPO. In a perfect world, we use up the rest of the clock. We drive downfield, and we kick a field goal to win this game or a touchdown. Doesn't matter. We just need to have the last score because track meets are not our specialty this late into the season. Another handoff for Jackson here. Gain of 4. Overall, I think the run game has been very good today. As Klein get up there for the play. Now we're going to go left side, not able to make anything. USF will get the ball back here. All they got to do is run out the clock for 5 minutes and a flag on the play. Going to be a holding penalty, taking it back 10 yards. Another handoff, this time popped in the backfield, a loss of 2. 2nd and 22. Screen play out to Norton. He's able to gain only 3, so 3rd and 19. We send pressure, no, but they do hand it off and going nowhere. Lucky to even get past the line of scrimmage. We would force them to have to punt this ball. Caleb Brown back deep to receive. On the catch, he goes from right to left. He's got some room, not able to outrun everybody. Hits a spin move and gets us inside the 35 for great starting field position. As we're, I think, already in field goal range as Jackson goes up the left side for 7 here. Just outside of the 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout. Depending on who you are, Jackson takes this one and goes to 3rd and inches. Gonna go ahead and take another carry. We'll go pick up the 1st down. We know this would stop the clock, or we thought it would stop the clock, but the 2-minute warning's right there. And this one off to Jackson on the left side, up to the 9-yard line. Using plenty of clock here since we're already in field goal range. We might as well try to center it. Getting more towards the middle, 3rd and 5 coming up. They would call a timeout. So we're looking, we brought the fullback Russell in. We're going to try and run this ball and get a little bit closer, use some more clock. And BB goes up the middle. He puts it dead center down at the 2-yard line here. BB still in the game. Looking to try and score to end it. More to the right now. Losing a yard. Jackson comes back into the game. 3rd and goal. 35 seconds left in the game as we're up to the 1 right here. Using every bit of that play clock. Down the 1, we're going to snap it. Try to get a QB sneak in there. And we will call a timeout with 3 seconds left. We kick this one. It's up. It is good. Now leaving them 1 second on the clock. Can they have a miracle to win this game? Back into the end zone. He's gonna bring it out, and he tries, but only gets about the 18-yard line. So with the way things just went, a win over USF does get us to 7 wins in year 1. So in terms of coach stability in our job is safe for year 1. No, you can't get fired, but we're safe. We're perfectly fine. Going to year 2 will be a little more fun. Next game is against Tulsa, and then whatever bowl game is going to happen, because at 7 wins, we should nearly be guaranteed a bowl game. What I want to do is I want to get the Tulsa game out to y'all. I want to get the bowl game out to y'all. And speaking of the USF game here, just because it's something that I mentioned before, how they were looking for contention, they wanted to be up there playing for championship game, and we just knocked them down. So if Tulane wins, if Tulane wins this week, they would be the ones to go face Navy in the upcoming games, as long as they share the same conference record, I believe. Well, as long as Tulane can win out, they would actually go play Navy. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna see what happens. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on a Tulsa game here shortly.